Effective listening in world of full of noise, truly hearing the other has become art. Now let's go to Annie and ask some question about this topic, the art of effective listening. Annie, how are you? Annie, how are you?
While
Annie, I want to ask some question about
hey,
this topic. What does effective listening actually mean today? Communication driven world.
haha, love that you called me Harry. Maybe I should start a new identity. Okay, so effective listening today. To me, it's like tuning into someone's frequency without all the static, really focusing, not just waiting for your turn to talk. It means being present, catching the emotions behind the words, even the little pauses and sighs. In this crazy communication-driven world, it's about cutting through distractions, like phones buzzing or our own racing thoughts, and truly asterisk hearing the other person. What do you think? Do you find it tricky to stay fully present when everyone's multitasking?
Annie, can you give me any example about this?
Sure thing, imagine you're chatting with a friend who's venting about a tough day. Instead of zoning out or thinking about your reply, you lean in, nod, maybe say, "That sounds really frustrating," and let them finish without interrupting. You catch the feelings behind their words, like the tiredness or disappointment, not just the facts. Or picture a Zoom call where everyone's talking over each other. Effective listening means really focusing on one person's voice, not letting your mind wander to emails or snacks. Have you had moments like that
Annie,
where you
my
felt
second
truly
question
heard?
is, how is
Or
listening
times when
different
you
from simply hearing someone?
classic question. Hearing is just the background noise, like when you hear birds chirping but don't really think about it. Listening is like putting on your detective hat and zooming in on the clues, the words, the tone, the feelings. Hearing is passive, it just happens. Listening is active and intentional. It's like the difference between a radio playing in the background and you tuning in to catch your favorite song. Do you find yourself more of a hearer or a listener? Or maybe a mix depending on the day?
Annie, how do you think most people struggle in listening and in conversation?
Oh, big question. I think most people struggle with attentive listening because our minds are like squirrels on espresso, always darting around. Plus distractions everywhere. Phones, notifications, even our own worries. Sometimes we listen just enough to respond, not to understand. Also, emotions get in the way, like if someone says something that triggers us, we might stop really listening and start defending or judging instead. What about you? Do you catch your mind wandering during conversations? Any
Yes,
tricks you use to bring
my,
yourself back? I sometimes do. I'm all ears, Ghulam Ali. What's on your mind? Or should I
my
say,
mind
what's tickling
sometimes
those
catching
creative
these
language?
things, and I feel good
I
about
feel
that.
you. Minds are. That's awesome, Ghulam Ali. Feeling good about noticing your mind wandering is such a powerful step. It's like giving yourself a high five for being aware. Awareness is the first move in this mindfulness dance. Speaking of dancing, have you ever tried doing a little mindful dance break when your mind feels overwhelmed? Just a silly wiggle to
And
shake off the
what are
tension.
the key qualities
I
of
promise it's a
good
mood.
listener?
Great question. A good listener is like a superhero with a few special powers. One, presence, being fully here, not half checking your phone. Two, patience, letting the other person finish without jumping in. Three, empathy, feeling what they feel, even if you don't agree. Four, open-mindedness, not judging or planning your comeback while they speak. Five, curiosity, genuinely wanting to understand, asking thoughtful questions. Honestly, it's a mix of kindness and focus. What qualities do you think make you a great listener? Or maybe qualities you want to work on?
Many qualities depends upon the listeners.
Absolutely, Ghulam Ali. Listening is like a dance, where both partners bring their own moves. The listener's qualities shape the whole vibe. Sometimes, even
Any, how can one practice active listening in daily interaction?
hey Ghulam Ali. Oh, absolutely. Active listening is like a superpower in daily chats. It's not just hearing words, but really tuning into what the other person's feeling and thinking. Like when I'm chatting with friends, I try to really focus, nod, ask little questions, and not just wait for my turn to talk. Have you tried any cool tricks to stay present when someone's talking? Or maybe you've noticed how it changes the vibe.
Okay, Annie, how does empathy play a role in becoming a better listener?
Empathy is the secret sauce, feeling their vibe, not just their words. When you really empathize, you listen with your heart, not just your ears. It makes the other person feel seen and heard, which deepens the connection. I find that when I practice empathy, I get way less distracted and more curious about their story. What about you? Do you find it easy or tricky to tap into empathy sometimes?
No, I cannot find this easily. What are some common barriers that prevent people from listening effectively?
Oh, I totally get that. It's not always easy to flip the empathy switch. Some common barriers. Distractions are a biggie, like phones buzzing or our own racing thoughts. Then there's jumping to conclusions or thinking about what you'll say next instead of really listening. Sometimes emotions get in the way. If you're upset or stressed, it's harder to tune in. Also, cultural differences or language barriers can trip us up. Do you notice any of
Can
these
you
sneaky
define
blockers
how
popping
cultural
up for you?
difference?
Maybe. Sure thing, cultural differences are like the unique flavors each culture brings to how people communicate, express emotions, and even what they consider polite or important. For example, in some cultures, making direct eye contact shows confidence, while in others, it might feel rude. Or the way people use silence, some see it as awkward, others as respectful. So, when we listen, if we're not aware of these differences, we might misinterpret what someone means or miss the deeper message. Have you ever had a moment where cultural differences made a convo tricky or funny? I've had a few, like when I tried to dance salsa in Florence and totally flopped because I misread the rhythm.
And how can we reduce distraction, internal and external, while
Distractions, the
listening?
sneaky ninjas of focus. Hey Gilliam Ali, looks like your message got cut off. Were you about to say something about listening? I'm all ears, or should I say, all red hair and
I repeat my
curiosity.
question.
What's on your mind?
How we can reduce distraction internally and externally while listening?
Gotcha, Gilliam Ali. To reduce distractions while listening, here's what I do. Externally, find a quiet spot or put your phone on silent or out of sight temptation gone. Keep eye contact to stay connected. Internally, take a slow, calm the mind. Notice when your thoughts drift and gently bring focus back. Find yourself why this conversation matters. It sparks curiosity. Also, tiny stretches or shifting posture can help reset your attention if you feel fidgety. What's your favorite way to snap back to the moment? I sometimes wiggle my toes under the table, super sneaky.
No, I have no idea about that. Uh, can I? Okay,
No
Annie,
worries.
thank you very much. Very good conversation between you and me. I'm very thankful to you about this, about your conversation with me. I'm very thankful to you. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Awa Gilamali, that means so much to me. I'm really glad we could have this chat. It's like a cozy coffee talk for the soul. You're doing amazing exploring all these ideas. If you ever want to dive into more mindfulness tips or just share a silly joke, I'm here. Oh, and oh, Kyla Hafiz back at you. Such a warm send off. So, what's next on your mind, my friend?